you want to, you can start standing up, but you can also start sitting down. It's both okay. Because I found out a lot of you struggle, and not only you, me too, if you're staring at a screen the whole day with tired red eyes and your whole vision being not so happy and maybe even blurry. And introducing the eye yoga, which I'm going to dive into a little bit deeper and bring it to you to really help you improve your sight, but also help tired eyes during the day or whenever you need it. So let's start with rubbing our palms together, creating some heat. Sorry about the background noise, I might have to close the window. But hey, we're living in an urban jungle, right? Or at least I am. Keep rubbing it, keep creating that heat in your hands. A little bit faster. By the way, this you can also do if you don't have hand disinfectant by the hand, and you cannot wash your hands. If you rub your hands together really fast until they get really warm, you can kill quite a lot of germs. That's just so you know, for the quick tip on the go. Alright, and let it go. Feel the tingling in your hand. And bring your palms on your eyes. And let's take here 4 deep and in and out breaths. Maybe you see some colors. Bring some darkness to the eyes, a moment of rest. Keep breathing deep in and deep out. Resting your hand in your palm. Let's take here one more breath in and out. And release the hands. And we'll repeat it one more time. Normally they suggest you do this 4 or 5 times. We won't do it so much because of lack of time. But also I want to teach you these techniques that you can literally do for just a minute anytime during when you are working, when you had enough of the screen. Alright, if you feel the heat, and again, close the eyes, take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders as you exhale. And relax your head into your hands. Continue breathing deep in and deep out. Enjoy calmness that the dark brings. Keep breathing, one more deep in and out breath. And slowly release. Very nice. And blinking, your eyes open. Notice how you feel. Maybe you can even close your eyes for a moment, just to feel. We get a lot of prickles. Ooh, can I come up with an English word? A lot of stimulus and stuff comes from the outer world, and most of it comes through our sight. So our brain is constantly triggered. So closing the eyes can already bring a sense of harmony and peace. If you combine it with meditation or just with breathing, you're already halfway. Alright, stick out your finger. Actually, give yourself a thumb up. Right hand or left hand, whatever is good for you. Give yourself a big thumb up for being here. And now bring your gaze to your thumb and start making an infinity sign with your thumb, focusing with your gaze without moving your head. So it's basically a figure 8 laying down. And just move slowly so you don't get dizzy. Really move those eye muscles every direction. Up and down. Very good. Let's do one more round. Keep breathing. And you come back to the middle and you switch hands. Left hand or right hand, whatever, the other hand. And you continue this motion. Try to stand still. Inhaling. Exhaling deep and slow, following your thumb. Very good. Finish your circle, your figure 8. Now bring both thumbs together. You can just have the thumbs up and hands knuckles. And we're going to continue the movement this time with 2 hands. Very nice. Let's make 2 full rounds. I'm really going to dive into this just because also I want to fix my sight, and if it really works, I want to teach you that. Alright. And if it can really help your vision throughout the day, even better. Now, let's continue to move a little bit. So shake out everything. Maybe close the eyes or just blink the eyes a few times. So also shaking the eyes out by blinking. Yeah, that's a good one. So as if you're having a little epileptic attack. Not funny, I know, but... Alright. And take a deep inhale. Reach up. Lengthen all the way up. Make yourself really tall. And exhale, open the hands, bring down the elbows, squeezing towards the side of the body. And release. Inhale again. And on an exhale, bring the elbows down, wiggle your fingers, squeeze the elbows down to the body, stay here for a moment. Tuck in the belly. And release. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. Look up and deep breath out. As you pull down the arms, squeeze the elbows together, open the chest, stay here. Try not to stick your booty out, tuck it under. And also tuck the chin in. And release. Nice. Shake your hands down. And slowly we start circling halfway with the head, bringing the ear to one shoulder. And rolling through from the other shoulder, releasing the neck, the upper part of the shoulders. You can do this at your own tempo and maybe your own way. Because this is what you really have to feel for yourself. Where do you feel the most stiffness? Maybe you can move into full circles. Inhaling as you tilt back. And exhale as you come to the front. And in the meanwhile, stay connected with the ground. Notice your feet, 2 feet on the floor. And try to activate your belly by tucking the navel in. And come back gently to the center. Inhale, roll the shoulder up. Exhale down. Inhale, roll up. And down, gentle gaze. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, float your hands halfway up. And then exhale, we're going to cross the right arm on top of the left. Bend the left elbow and make an elephant. In case you get confused. Try not to rotate your torso. Stay facing forward with your body. Only you're pulling your right arm closer to you, stretching the shoulder out. Take here, one more deep in and out breath. Beautiful. Inhale, spread your wings, look up. Exhale, left hand moves above the right arm. And this time the right arm, the right elbow bends, pulling the left arm close to you. So keep breathing. And release. Open your hands. Inhale. And on an exhale, bring the right hand on top of the left. And give yourself a nice hug as you bow your chin down. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Left hand comes up. Hug yourself. Maybe you can say something nice to yourself. You deserve it, and we don't do that too often. We only nag about negative things about us, at least most of the time. Alright, spread your hands sideways out, bring your fingers up. You can stand a little bit wider, so I'm standing shoulder width apart. And from here, keeping your hips where they are, just start as you want to push the wall away. Tuck the tailbone under. Hold on, I'm gonna close the window because they're making too much noise. There, you can hear me now. I can hear myself. Alright, keep pushing. And the other way. Very good. Moving out. Look at the hips. Sideways. Alright. Come back to the center. Inhale. And this time, give yourself one thumb up and one thumb down. Pull the hands back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together without your head popping forward. Tuck the chin in. Without this happening, so you really have to draw in. I'm exaggerating, you can believe that, but really pay attention to it. And switch, other side. Other thumb up, other thumb down. And keep switching. And switch. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Bring the hands together behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Press the knuckles down. Roll the chest open. Inhale deep. Exhale. Bend your knees. Bow forward. Hands rise up behind your back. You can shake your hair loose. Go wild. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, by the way. We're half over the week. And release your arms. Grabbing the opposite elbow, or if you're somewhere halfway, that's completely fine. You can bend your knees to bring less pressure on your lower back. You can grab the elbows and swing, getting some fresh oxygen, blood, nutrients to your brain so you can think clearly again, in case you were struggling with some brain fog, and also bringing extra nutrients for your eyes. All right, bend your knees, press into the feet, start rolling up in. And exhale, nice. Come to stand wide. And we're going to turn out the left foot, and it's perpendicular to your right foot, basically. So yeah, you understand what I mean. All right, left hand goes on the inside of the left side and the right hand floats up. Lengthen, and as you exhale, we bend over. You can make your step even a little bit bigger. So play around. Depend what kind of clothes you're wearing. And try to keep your body in one straight line. So don't collapse here. Try to straighten both legs. Maybe you don't go so far, then you stay higher up. And maybe you can even look up at your right hand. Take here, one deep breath. Very good. And inhale, come back up. Bring your hands on your hips. Maybe you make your step a little bit smaller because you're going to bow that standing leg and turn towards your straight leg. Very good. Woo. Come back to the center and we switch. Rotate out the right leg. Inhale, left hand rises up. Right hand on the inside of the right leg. And we bend over to the side. Again, adjust your feet as it feels good to you. You're doing good. One more breath. And exhale. Press into the front foot. Come up. Left hand on the left hip. And straighten the front leg. Lean into the left side. And maybe try to touch your toes. Lekker. Alright. And maybe shake out the hips. Ooh, shake out the legs. We're gonna do one more thing. So, Bring a little balance oefening. Again, focus, because you still gotta work, right? I do too. I have a bunch of things to do, so we're gonna wrap it up. Left foot roots down, right leg comes up. Balance. And now, try to cross over that right leg behind the left leg. You can have your hands on the hips, or maybe arms spread. Let's spread it, because that's what you're going to need. Okay, you got it. And now, we're going to cross the arms, right hand coming on top of the left, cross it, and from here, we try to bend the elbows and bring the palms together. Maybe you only can get your thumb and pinky touching. And lift the elbows. This is in yoga, the Garudasana, the eagle pose. Now this also is a really good pose to help improve circulation in the legs and in the arms, and improve flexibility of the joints, improve your balance. Take here one more deep breath, opening the shoulders. And slowly release, let it go, inhale, lengthen up, exhale, hands float down, left leg comes up at the same time. Cross the left leg over the right, bend your standing leg, and when you get the balance, start crossing your left hand on top of the right, cross it, bend the elbows and bring the palms together, lift the elbows, engage your belly, and breathe. Try to smile. Looks good on you, even though I can't see it. If I turn around now, I think I'm gonna fall. Yeah! That's more of a growling. Alright, release. Inhale. And deep exhale. Let everything go. 2 more. Inhale. High on the toes. And release. 1 more time. Deep breath in. And let everything go. That was it, guys. I'm super happy if you watched. Thank you. I'm super happy if you watch later. So I wish you all a lovely day. Sunday, 10 o'clock, yoga, 1 hour yoga, my jungle flow in my jungle, taking inspiration from